Broadcasting live from the Jersey Shore, it's Coach Kev on the Damage 365 Radio Network.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Season 6, Indy Supershow, here on the Damage 365 Radio Network. Coach Kev, Happy New Year, and if you're anywhere to the mid to northeast, I have no compassion for you because I know what you're going through. Lots of snow, cold weather, lots of wind, lots of shoveling, a lot of pain for us older folk tomorrow. I want to welcome in our guest co-hosts to kick off the new year, Joey B of Warriors of Wrestling and RDP's own Richie DeGreg. Welcome back to the show. Welcome to 2018, guys.
Happy New Year. Yep.
And Joe, we want to say congratulations on the birth of your new son, Anakin Sky Bellini.
Thank you. Congratulations. Yeah, thank you, DeGregorio.
All right, we got a lot to talk about today. One of the topics just got added less than 24 hours ago, so I always love new material. We have some grimy, BS, shady promoters that we need to expose and get out there. We've done this before, and funny, one of them we've exposed on this show one other time.
Almost a year ago.
So go figure, yeah, a year later that this guy is back on the radar of grime. So we definitely want to cover that. We definitely want to cover a look back of 2017 and the wrestling legends and the independent wrestlers that we've lost in the past year. And of course we'll have some new commercial break lines that consist of all our new sponsors, which we'll welcome them in a little later on. And we got a lot of things going on coming up in just the first 4 months of this year, between Warriors of Wrestling shows. We have a big event in March, and of course WrestleCon in April in New Orleans, which I'm sure is probably a lot warmer than it is here. So we got a lot to cover. So right now let's go right into our first commercial break so I could talk to these gents here off the air, and we'll get on the same page, and we'll come back and we'll expose our first fraud of the year. So we'll be back in about 5 minutes and 6 seconds.
The following announcement has been paid for by the New World Order.
Stein Wrestling Superstore in the world-famous Englishtown Flea Market. Blue Building, booths 46 through 48. Check them out for all your wrestling memorabilia needs. They have figures, lucha masks, t-shirts, retro collectibles, DVDs, cards, and so much more. You can also pick up tickets to local indie wrestling promotions. That's right, you heard it here on the Damage 365 Radio Network. The Funkenstein Wrestling Superstore in the world-famous Englishtown Flea Market, Blue Building, booths 46, 47, and 48. Check them out on Facebook at facebook.com/Funkenstein Inc. for more information.
This is Eddie Edwards, one half of the Wolves, and you are listening to Damage 365 Radio, where the hunt is on.
Do you laugh so hard to other podcasts you're a danger on the road?
Granny shifting, not double clutching like you should. Do you drive your friends crazy going on and on about said podcast?
You're an idiot.
Do you have trouble falling asleep at night?
For 6 months, I couldn't sleep.
If you've answered yes to one or all three of these questions, have no fear.
Here, at After the Credits, we have patented a formula of quasi-cogent opinion seasoned with shameless in-bickering to provide you with an experience that is both AAA safe and moderately amusing.
So join the dueling duo of Robert Kajowski and Norton every week for the latest in trailer and movie reviews, as well as the occasional TV talk. Because at After the Credits on Damage 365 Radio, we believe in 4 things.
Water's wet, the sky's blue, women have secrets.
And that listening to our show will guarantee that your insurance premiums will plummet.
Neither Robert nor Norton can legally ensure a smooth experience on the road. Some drivers are chess monsters. Additionally, neither After the Credits nor Damage 365 Radio can legally guarantee any insurance premiums will go down. After the Credits, however, can be heard on the iHeartRadio app available through Google Play and iTunes.
This is Lanny Poffo, formerly the genius full of glory and renown. You are listening to Damage 365 Radio.
Esposito's Pizza and Pasta. Check us out on one of our fine locations, 930 Route 34 in Matawan, New Jersey, or 233 East Main Street in Manasquan, New Jersey. From pizza and salads to pasta and buffalo wings, we have something to suit every member of your family. Whether you're seeking to take out, delivery, or just want to dine in, let us do the dishes. We would be more than happy to take care of your next meal. Our courteous and friendly restaurant staff is here to meet and exceed all your expectations. We promise an enjoyable experience each and every time we serve you. Try our award-winning sesame seed crust pizza, the recent winner of first place in the Las Vegas Pizza Open in the Artisans Division. Visit us online at sesameseedpizza.com for store hours, menus, and phone numbers, or just stop by one of our 2 great locations. You'll be glad you did. Esposito's Pizza and Pasta, so close to eating at Mom's, but without all the yelling.
This is former WWE superstar Damian Sandow, now known as Aaron Stevens, and you're listening to Damage 365 Radio. Keep it tuned. You're welcome.
The following announcement has been paid for by the New World Order.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. We'd like to thank our sponsors that wonderfully contribute to the Damage 365 Radio Network, and of course some of them that contribute to my appetite, but we won't even get into that. But here we go. First man on the docket. Who do we say we're gonna do, Rich?
Let's take care of Black Cat Events first.
Black Cat Events. Mike Dickinson, a gentleman, and I use that very loosely, that was featured on this show for screwing over the 2 gentlemen that are on the line with us now with that Rikishi deal, or the Rikishi bad deal, which would, of course, we found out was all Mike Dickinson, and Rikishi eventually dumped him as his promoter. So,
what a shock.
So, let's just give you a little background. We've done shows before where we talked about how promoting and booking works. I've also did just recently on High Spots Radio about how this all works. And, you know, one thing we didn't cover on it was how some of these grimy promoters like to what we call piggyback bookings, which is fine because it happens all the time if all the promoters come together, discuss their plans, and financially share the obligations of flights, hotel stay, whatever the expenses are, so everybody benefits from these people being in town, and everybody gets to share the wealth, and nobody's screwing over anybody. So as many of you know, WrestleCon's coming up April 6th through the 8th, and I have Impact Knockouts Sienna, Allie, Rosemary, and Laurel Van Ness all in town. So this gentleman, again loosely, Mike Dickinson of Black Cat, decided he was going to book these four ladies for a private kind of signing thing at a bar in New Orleans.
It's kind of like maybe like an after party.
Yeah, kind of, an after party, which doesn't make any sense. I guess you got to do it on Saturday because Mania is on Sunday. But whatever the case may be, whatever. Everybody again has the right to make money doing what they do, as long as you don't screw over other people. The bottom line of this is that he knew, and he claims he doesn't know, but it's impossible for you not to know that I'm bringing these girls in town. Because they're not there.
Because it's on the WrestleCon website.
It is on the WrestleCon website. And if you click on each talent, it tells you who's bringing them in. And you know they're not flying there on their own. And they're not swimming. And they're not driving. So you knew somebody was bringing them in. So even if you didn't use common sense to go to the WrestleCon website and get that information yourself, then you could have emailed WrestleCon, or you could have probably just Googled WrestleCon weekend with their names, and about 15 pages would have came up with my name attached to it. So there's no excuse for the lack of respect right there. So I wasn't aware of this. Richie last night saw that Chelsea Green, who's Laurel Van Ness in Impact, retweeted or reposted the event that she was now. Again, he went right to them, contacted one of the girls, and the other, and they amongst themselves got themselves booked, which is fine. I'm all about people making money. But they also told him that they were there with Damage 365 Promotions, that I am their number one obligation and priority. So again, him telling me he didn't know, he lied. Plain out and lied. Even if he didn't Google anything, he lied because they told me they told him. So I reached out to him last night, and you know what, we'll just bring up the damn conversation because nobody can say I'm putting words in anybody's mouth. Okay, the conversation consisted of me saying, "Hey Mike, was wondering if you're going to contribute to the Knockouts airfare and or hotel costs since you're booking them on my dime WrestleCon weekend. Please let me know." Okay, no disrespect, right?
Yeah.
Okay. His answer back was,
I would have handled that differently, but I digress.
Again, I try to let everybody work out a situation the right way. I give them a chance. His answer back was, no, since it's at night and not conflicting with your event. Again, that didn't answer my question and has nothing to do with my question.
Exactly. One thing has absolutely nothing to do with the other. So he's contradicting himself and he's fumbling for answers.
So, and granted, a conversation that should have took 5 minutes took him about 40 minutes because either he doesn't type well on his phone or he just didn't have the answers ready.
No, he didn't have the answers because we were back and forth last night until about 2:30 in the morning.
Right. So my reply back was, it doesn't matter if it's a conflict or not. I'm paying to bring them into Louisiana, and you're profiting off my investment by piggybacking my booking. Again, no disrespect there. Point blank, put it out there. His reply back is that I'm not the only one. Pretty much everyone booked at WrestleCon is doing multiple shows at night to pack their schedule and make money. I think at night